Did you hear that? The future king!
Oh, don't hurt me. Oh, do it again.
Two little lions accidentally enter hyena territory, just as they are about to be eaten. A lion roar suddenly rings out, scaring the hyenas back step by step. It is Simba's father, Mufasa. Mufasa has arrived. Just standing there alone is enough to intimidate the entire hyena pack. Forget beating him head on. These hyenas do not even have the courage to attack together, because Mufasa is the king of the Pride Lands. They do not dare fight a true king.
If you ever come near my son again...
No, Mufasa. Never. Never again.
You've been warned, Shenzi.
Mufasa coldly warns Shenzi, then leaves with Simba, with his father arriving in time. Simba barely survives this danger. But why did the two little lions run into hyena territory in the first place? Actually, all of this was a trap Scar set up ahead of time. On the surface, Scar submits to Mufasa's rule, but deep inside, his desire for the throne has never died. He has always believed the throne should have belonged to him.
As the king's brother, you should have been first in line.
I was first in line. Or don't you remember? That is until the precious prince arrived.
Don't turn your back on me, Scar.
Oh no, Mufasa, perhaps you shouldn't turn your back on me.
Is that a challenge?
I wouldn't dream of challenging you again.
Because he was once a royal heir too, but when he was young, he betrayed Mufasa and almost got Mufasa killed. Mufasa did not kill him in the end, but in Scar's heart, he never stopped thinking about the throne. The problem is, against Mufasa in his prime, Scar has no chance at all, so he has been waiting for an opening, and that opening is Mufasa's son Simba. That day, Mufasa takes Simba to the top of Pride Rock and tells him to rule a kingdom well. Power alone is never enough. What matters more is responsibility. A true king must respect nature and respect life. This is the basic law of the Pride Lands, and the reason so many animals on this grassland can live together. But Simba is still too young. He cannot truly understand these words yet. All he wants is to prove himself quickly, to prove he is already brave enough. Before long, Simba meets his uncle Scar. At this moment, Simba is only an innocent child. Of course, Scar knows that, so he deliberately tells Simba the shadowy land north of the grassland is actually the elephant graveyard. Children must never go there. Only a real lion king has the right to step into that place. On the surface, Scar is warning Simba not to go, but in truth, he is feeding his curiosity. Sure enough, the more Simba hears, the more he wants to see it. He immediately runs to find Nala, planning to sneak out with her on an adventure. But to reach the elephant graveyard, they must first get rid of Zazu, who is watching them. The two little lions find a way to shake off Zazu, and soon arrive at the elephant graveyard. There are animal bones everywhere, and the air is filled with danger. Simba thinks, as long as he dares to come to a place like this, he can prove he is brave enough. But he has no idea. Mufasa did not forbid him from coming here, because it is creepy. He forbade him, because this place is home to the notorious hyenas.
Simba, get down. It could be dangerous.
Danger? Ha! I laugh in the face of danger. Ha ha ha!
Soon, Simba and Nala are surrounded by the hyena pack. Standing behind them is the hyena leader Shenzi. Of course, Shenzi knows the little lion in front of her is Mufasa's son and the future king, but she does not care at all. At the critical moment, Zazu arrives in time. He warns Shenzi, if she dares hurt Simba, it means declaring war on Mufasa. But Shenzi's goal today is to kill Simba and Nala, and she does not plan to spare Zazu either.
Hyenas and lions have been at war since the beginning of time. But Mufasa's bloodline will end here!
Simba and Nala can only run for their lives, but this is hyena territory. The hyenas know every path, and they know where to cut them off. The two little lions sprint all the way and barely escape the chase. But the moment they rush out of the cave, even more hyenas are waiting in front of them. Just as Simba and Nala are about to be surrounded, Mufasa appears in time. His powerful presence suppresses the entire hyena pack. Mufasa does not blame Simba too harshly, because deep down he understands. If a lion does not even dare to take risks, how can he become a true king one day? But on the other side, Scar, whose plan has failed, has already arrived at the hyena's lair. Scar curses at the hyenas angrily. He scolds them for having so many members, yet still failing to kill one little lion. The hyenas do not really care.
You fools have stripped your land of every living thing. And yet I send two little cubs your way, and they come back alive.
I guess we'll have to eat you instead.
Why eat one meal when you can be feasting the rest of your lives?
What could you possibly offer us?
But Scar's real goal is not this small failure. He is already preparing to kill Mufasa himself and take the throne. Scar tells the hyenas, as long as they help him get rid of Mufasa, after he becomes king, all the prey in the Pride Lands will belong to the hyenas. They will no longer need to live in this sunless elephant graveyard. Of course, the hyenas cannot refuse such a deal. Scar easily forms an alliance with them.
Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bared. Be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared!
Soon, Scar takes Simba alone to a gorge. He tells Simba, every king practices his roar here as a cub. Only when the roar is powerful enough can he be worthy of becoming the future king. The innocent Simba believes Scar's words and obediently stays in the gorge to practice. Scar pretends to leave, but in truth, he immediately signals the hyenas above to move. Soon, the mountainside begins shaking violently. A herd of wildebeest is frightened and rushes down the gorge like a flood, and young Simba is standing alone in the middle of the gorge, completely unaware that he has become the bait Scar will use to kill Mufasa.